today I'm reviewing the Lion Pose Unspotted Hyperpigmentation AHA Serum and Dark Spot Serum. And really quick, I purchased all these products with my own money. I'll never waste time sponsored ads or videos, so if that's something you're into, like, subscribe, share the video, check out the links below, check out my newsletter, check out my Patreon community. Okay, so I was just at Sephora, man, I want to say it was before the end of the year, and I was just checking out new stuff and I saw this, and you know what, I'm the queen of hyperpigmentation, melasma, I've got it all going on. It's one of the things that got me into skincare, and one of the things that keeps me into skincare, and dealing with it is a pain, and I've tried at least dozens, if not 100 products or more to get rid of this, and it's still there, so I keep trying, and I get a little bit further, and then summer comes around, and one day I forgot to wear a hat or sweaty, and then it's all back downhill. So anyway, hyperpigmentation's a pain, so I'm always checking out new stuff, and I'll try anything almost anything once. So okay, so they say visibly reduces hyperpigmentation, acne scars, and dark spots in as little as 2 weeks. Developed with Harvard dermatologists, clinically tested for safe and sensitive skin. Our serum pairs with 15% active acids, Azelaic, Glycolic, Lactic, and Tranexamic acid, with antioxidants like Glutathione to lift away dead skin cells and visibly improve the evenness of skin tones while visibly reducing dark spots and scars. Okay, first criteria, and then I'll get to in terms of those promises and what they deliver on. Packaging, so this is a plastic. It's an airless pump. It's recyclable. They have recycling instructions. Or if you don't want to mess with, they say take apart all the components, and yeah. If you don't want to mess with that, check out Sephora's website. They've got links to everything on how to recycle it there, instead of messing around with it yourself. Okay, in terms of the second criteria, which is denatured drying types of alcohol, it does not contain any of those. It's also fragrance-free and has no noticeable scent, which is nice for sensitive skin types, especially when you're talking about actives. The manufacturing location for this one is the U.S., so no issues with that. Okay, so let's quick do a pH test, because we know from studies that glycolic, lactic acid, they are pH dependent. If the pH is too off or too high, it's not going to be as good or as effective as it could be. So, it's got gel texture, so I'm thinking, how is the best way to apply this? Maybe I'll just see what happens this way. And then I'm going to give it a second to see if it soaks in. Okay, let me give that a second. So, it's got gel texture to it, which is nice. I love gel texture products. So, in terms of ease of use, I recommend using this one in your evening routine. If you have sensitive skin, do a patch test. Because it does have a lot of actives in there, a patch test is better than having your face have a reaction to it. So use this in your evening routine. If you're new to exfoliants or acids or things like that, start out slow. Maybe use it twice a week or once a week, and slowly work your way up to every other day, and then perhaps every night, depending on your other products. I don't use this one every night because I like to use retinoids on the off nights, so that helps. So in terms of the pH, I would say this one's a little bit below 4, which is probably right where you want it to be. I would say it's just a touch below 4. I would say probably like 3.8-ish. So, which is I think where we want it to be. So no issues with that, because those exfoliants typically work between a pH of 3 and 4, and we're right in that range, so no issues with that. So very easy to use, absorbs quickly. So I would recommend in your evening routine, after cleansing, toning, use this, then other hydrating products, moisturizers, serums. Give this a minute or so to soak in. What I do is I'll apply this, and then while I give it a little bit of time to soak in, I'll work on my neck or my eyes or my eyelashes or my lip balm, things like that. So then it gives it a minute or two to soak in before you apply something you want to soak in first, because whatever product you apply after this is going to probably have a higher pH, and if you apply it too soon, it will dilute that and it won't be as effective. So no issues with that. Just be sure to start out slow, and be sure to use a good moisturizer at the end of your routine to prevent dryness and flaking from it. Okay, so no issues at all with that. So in terms of the beneficial ingredients in this one, so we've got a lot going on, which is the reason why I picked this one up, because I seem to have good luck with certain ingredients in terms of brightening skin up, and certain ingredients don't impress me. So you know what? I'll take a smorgasbord of all of them. Is that a word, smorgasbord?
It is.
Okay, so in terms of antioxidants and beneficial ingredients, we've got lactic acid. Lactic acid is the second most researched alpha-hydroxy acid. It's exfoliant that lifts off dead skin cells to reveal firmer, fresher, and smoother skin. It typically works best at a pH between 3 and 4, which is what we just tested. So very nice. It also, interestingly, can function as a hydrating ingredient. So perhaps in products where the pH is a little bit higher, if you see it in there, it's typically added to give some hydration to skin. So no issues at all with that. And I don't think they list the specific percentage of each active. I don't think they do, but it's a 15% combination. So, okay, next up, we've got aloe juice, which is a great skin soothing and hydrating ingredient. We've got glycolic acid, the most studied AHA exfoliant, helps lift off dead skin cells. And the more interesting fact about glycolic acid is that it's may helps with collagen production to help firm up your skin and give it more elasticity. So it's one of the few ingredients that actually may help your skin with collagen production, and ascorbic acid is another one of them. So with glycolic acid, it typically takes 3 to 6 months for noticeable results. So patience is the key with exfoliants, especially this ingredient. I'm not a big fan that they mention 2 weeks. You'll notice brighter appearance in 2 weeks, and then I look at reviews and I've been using this 2 weeks and I don't notice anything. I don't know why they made that promise. That was dumb. Yeah, anyway. Okay, so glycolic acid can also help with the appearance of hyperpigmentation, dark spots, especially dark spots from acne. Next up, we've got an ingredient called arrowroot powder extract. There's not much in terms of research on this and nothing on PubMed. It may have a smoothing effect on skin. I didn't really see much else about it. We've got tranexamic acid, skin brightening ingredient, as well as helps with skin soothing, helps to fight hyperpigmentation and dark spots. It's also thought to help prevent new areas of dark spots from appearing. It's also great for melasma. Next up, we've got azelaic acid, one of my favorite ingredients of all time. It's great for hyperpigmentation. It's great for rosacea. It's helped at preventing acne. It's great at anti-inflammatory. It's great for redness. It's wonderful. Almost every type of skin issue can help with azelaic acid. Can help with it. So. Next up, we've got coconut alkalines, which is an emollient. We've got glutathione, another antioxidant, skin protecting ingredient, anti-aging, also helps brighten dark spots due to its ability to interrupt enzymes within the skin's surface that triggers hyperpigmentation. We've got niacinamide, anti-acne, skin brightening, hyaluronic acid, or sodium hyaluronate, which is a humectant, Centella Asiatica, anti-aging, antioxidant, soothing ingredient. Plum fruit extract, skin protecting and antioxidant. And then finally, we've got orchid extract, which is skin soothing ingredient. So, okay, so nice list. In terms of animal testing, this is vegan, gluten-free, and cruelty-free. So that's got all that going on, which is nice. Okay, so in terms of performance, so it does make some, it makes a lot of bold promises. So it's got a really impressive ingredient list to help with skin on multiple levels. I've got some dupes and alternatives I'll talk about in a second. So in terms of what this promises to the skin, it helps brighten skin, exfoliate skin, prevent breakouts, anti-aging. It promises that hyperpigmentation, acne, scars, and dark spots will be noticeably better in 2 weeks. Almost no ingredient works that fast. Almost all ingredients need months to several months to notice the benefits from them. I don't like any brand giving people the idea that you can use something for a few weeks, you can use something for 14 days, and it's going to have a noticeable effect. There's almost no product, unless you're new to everything in skincare. Like the first time I used a vitamin C serum, which was one of the first products I ever used, it was impressive. However, if you've already used a lot of things, and you've used vitamin C, you're not going to notice anything after 2 weeks. It takes time. Almost every ingredient takes time. There's almost no ingredient that does that. I will say the last one that gave me that benefit was the Geek and Gorgeous A-Pad serum. After 2 weeks of using that, I was like, yeah, this is amazing. But I just don't think it should give people that expectation. So, anyway, patience is the key with skincare. I'm sorry I'm stuck. Okay, patience is the key. You gotta be patient. You gotta keep using things. Patience, consistency, and sometimes with easily irritated skin, sometimes simplicity. So anyway, so it does deliver in most of those, but it will take you months to really notice it. So the one thing, this is pretty friendly for most skin types, with the exception of, I would say, sensitive skin, because this does contain so many different actives in one product. Very sensitive skin has potential to react to maybe one of them. Maybe your skin won't like glutathione. Maybe it won't like the arrowroot. Maybe it won't like the exfoliants or the tranexamic acid or the aloe. Who knows? So sometimes simplicity is a good thing. But if you don't have sensitive skin and you have a lot of melasma, it's well worth a try. And it's friendly for acne-prone skin, with the exception of hexylene glycol. So pretty friendly, especially given the list of ingredients, pretty friendly for acne-prone skin. We get to the one downside with this product. So this is a full size. It's 1 ounce, 30 milliliters. And the price is, if you don't get it on sale, it's $79. Although I think Sephora will have a sale coming up in April, I want to say, which will be 20% off, but it's still going to be very expensive. So keep that in mind. Although a little bit goes a long way, it's got a lot of good ingredients in there, so that's a good thing. In terms of the it factor, it's a very nice multifunctional product. I love the fact that it's friendly for most skin types. It's got a nice amount of brightening ingredients all in one serum. There's some nice dupes, or I would say alternatives. So the Deviant Skincare Pigmentation Corrector Serum would probably be the closest dupe. That is a brand I am a little leery of. I haven't tried anything from them, but I've read some things on certain aspects of this brand, and I shouldn't say anything because I haven't tried it, but I'm a little leery of it. Okay, the Allies of Skin Mandelic Pigmentation Corrector Night Serum, which is a little bit more expensive than this one. The Topicals Faded, which I used to love till they added fragrance. And then the Peace Out Dark Spots, which is probably the most affordable one on that list. So, okay, so with a 10 being a perfect score, I have this one a 9. The issue is the price. And anyway, overall it's really nice. So if you have a lot of melasma, dark spots, things like that, it's certainly something worth considering. So anyway, interested in hearing from you guys. If you check this brand out, they're new. They only have a few products, but leave a comment, and I'll see you more tomorrow. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.